pretty successful in Veterans Memorial Stadium. And, I think a lot of and a part of, or whatever you want to say, is because we've always had great turnouts. And we need, and I can guarantee that Lafayette's going to bring a huge crowd. And we need to make sure that we match it and exceed it and make it a home crowd. And it's a 6 o'clock game, plenty of time to do whatever you got to do and get here. Students, I'm trying to make sure that students and alumni and everybody close to the program understand that Trojan walks at 3:45. We'll be walking right down between Old Sartain, Old Trojan Arena, to the south gate of the stadium. And, we've had probably the best year ever in Trojan walk last year. And we need to make sure that we continue that tradition and leave it for the ages and make it something special for not only the players, but for all the people that are engaged in supporting this football program. And so I'm making an appeal to all our folks that can make it 2 hours and 15 minutes prior to any kick. We'll be walking that Trojan walk. And this particular game is at 6, so it's at 3:45. We've won 25 straight home openers here at Troy. That includes, I think, 4 prior to me coming here, and we're 92-14-1 since 1991 in that stadium, and that's a pretty good legacy left by a lot of good folks, not only players but students and band and cheerleaders and support and alumni and people that have participated in a high majority of those games. And so fellowship is something that's vitally important to the program for the energy that it furnishes, number one, and certainly the revenue that it furnishes for the program. But the main thing is at the end of the year, when the bowl invitations start going out, everybody wants to know how many people you're gonna bring, and so it's always interesting. And but I'm making a huge appeal to all our friends. They don't have to be alumni. I want to make a huge appeal to all our alumni and all our students, and that includes all students, whether you're in a fraternity or a sorority, or whether you're in student government, or what you're here and you're part of the Trojan Nation. And we want to make sure that that we make an appeal to everybody to be there and be ready to go. And for Trojan Walk, if you can be there, hopefully, and then for the game. They had a record crowd there last year when we played them and down there, and I think, of course, that win against us really, I think, sort of catapulted them into having a great year and going to the bowl and winning and representing the Sun Belt as they did, not only on the field but in the stands. And so we want to be sure that we don't accept anything but the fact that we're going to do the same. And we got great people, man. I've spent a lot of time and energy and effort visiting alumni groups around the southeastern region for sure, and and I'm excited about this team, and hopefully we can furnish a great example of our support in this opener.